Hello dear learner, today I am going to explain you about my employee management project which I am going to make during the video. First, I am going to make one web.xml file. From web.xml file, we are going to index.html file. There is option for login and register. If user enter their username and password and clicks on login, then he or she is going to login servlet, and from login servlet to query data from database we have created another class DAO class which is going to query data from database and return back to the login servlet. If user clicks on register, then register form is going to open, and after details entered by the users click on register, then user going to register servlet. From register servlet again we have created one register DAO class. It is going to run the insert query to database and it is going to return the status. Right, now begins the program. Here I am going to create one project. Project is dynamic web project. I am naming this project as employee management. Right, first what we have to do, first I am going to create web.xml file. Right, to create web.xml file, click on src. After src click on main. After main click on web app. On web -inf we are going to create one web.xml file. New, others, search here for xml. Right, name this file as web.xml. It is mandatory. If you name this file other, if you give this file other name, it is not going to work. First what we are going to attach the home page, web app. After that welcome file list. After that welcome file. The file name you are writing here, it is going to load at first index.html. right, according to our diagram, first we are creating index web.xml file. After that we are creating index.html file where we are going to create a form which is going to take username and password from user and going to login. Right, index.html. If we want to create HTML file, we have to create on web app. Please right click, new, search for HTML. Name this file as index.html because it is our home page. Here we are going to design one HTML page. Open with system editor. Right, home. First we are writing here action login. Right, first method get or post. I am writing post. Login. Right, creating row 1, row 2 and button. Here we are going to write user name, input type text, name uname, right? Password, input type text, name type submit, value login, right? Development 2, I am going to create one link here for register. Register.html, right? Now try to check this page. Is it coming properly? Yes, but we didn't provided here register name, register, right? Now run this again, register. We want this table in needle. I am creating one class. Margin auto, right? Run this program one more time. put this center tag here also. Our login form is ready, right? Run the program, register. It is going to register page. Login, then login, right? We created our login page. Give some background color and foreground color. Background blue, right? Come on Eclipse and check for other. After creation of login page, we have to create register page, right? For register, we are again going to create one more HTML file, HTML register.html. register.html, right? Here we have to create one more form action register method equal to post, right? After that, table register. How many columns are there in the image? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 8. One, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one for button 9, right? First for username, after that password, after that name, age, gender, gender, department, contact number, mobile, email, right? Correspond to, put this tag inside, center, right? Input type, submit, value, register, right? I am going to copy the class from previous login form, right? Employee login, right? Now run this program to test, right? Coming all right. You can provide border, but all this CSS work I will do at last of the project. First I need to run the project properly. If it is the data we are putting here is going to be stored on database, then after it last we can change the color, we can provide border and all these. Now come to Eclipse. After creation of login and registration form, we are creating our Java programs, means servlet program. Location where we have to create servlet program, Java resources under src/main/java. Create here first package. com dot employee dot main class I am writing, right? I am writing one more package, com dot employee dot right? Inside DAO I am writing one interface db info for storing our database username, password and all that. Writing a string ur driver equal to call dot jdbc dot driver dot Oracle driver, right? After that, URL jdbc oracle theme @localhost 1521 varcl, right? Username, see, ss java, password equal to java, right? I am going to create one singleton class to create connection every time. Connection. We have to write one private constructor also. Make this constructor is private so that no one can create object for this class from outside, right? Get connection if con equal to null, I am writing one static block to load the connection. To load the driver, what we are going to do, class dot for name method. Inside for name, what we are going to do, db info dot driver, right? It is going to throw one exception. We are going to handle that exception. Class node found exception, right? Now here only I am creating connection object. Con equal to driver manager dot get connection, where we are writing db info dot url comma db info dot username db info dot password. Even this statement is going to throw one more exception, SQL exception, right? Return con, right? If you want to use the connection again and again, just we have to call this method only and we will get the connection object. No need to write every time class dot for name and creating connection object again and again, right? Now we are creating one class login servlet, right? First we need to import the jar file of servlet. Right click on the project, build path, configure build path, libraries, class path, add external jars. Go to your Tomcat location. Mostly Tomcat location is C file, C drive, program files, Apache Server Foundation, Tomcat, lib, and search for Servlet API. Open, apply and close. Right here we are going to write @web servlet. This name should matches with this name. 1 minute. Open with this name should matches with login page action tag. Right here login. Right, I have to create one more class, register servlet. Right, here we have to write @web servlet URL pattern. Register, open register, copy this name. Here I have done some mistake, not SF, it is action equal to register. Right, we have created class. Now we have to create database table according to our requirement. Create database table, create table user rows. Right, I am writing username varchar2. I am writing 15. Password varchar2 15. Name age number 3 gender department mobile number of 10. After that email varchar2 of 30. Table created. Right, according to this table we have to create user bean class. Right, create here user bean class. Implement serializable. so that this object can travel through network. Private string username, password, int age, private string gender, private string department, private private long mobile number, private string email, right? Three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Page number, page number. Now create constructor for it also. Yes, constructors using field. No parameterized constructor. Setter and to string, setter and getter. Now our employee bin class is ready. First, what we have to do, register. To create one servlet class, we have to either extend from generic servlet or HTTP servlet. We are doing this project using HTTP servlet because HTTP is going to support cookies and session. That's why we are using HTTP servlet. Protected void do post, right? HTTP servlet request REQ, HTTP servlet response RES. It is going to throw two exceptions, throws IO exception, comma servlet exception, right? We have to import all the packages of HTTP request and other. We have imported. Now if we want to check is this method really overridden or not, we have to use @ override annotation. Yes, this method is overridden from HTTP servlet. Now what we have to do, we have to first take all the data. Take all the data from here, register. We are creating object for user bean. Right, UV dot set username. To get data from HTML form, we are going to use HTTP servlet request. HTTP servlet request is going to hold the data coming from HTML form. We are using request dot get parameter, and what we are writing, username. This is the name of the tag we are using. Here we have given name of username, input type text equal to text, and name equal to username. That's why we are writing here username. Usernames already set to username. I have to set password. Dot set password. Again request dot get parameter. What it is? Password. Right. After that, uv dot set name. Request dot get parameter. Name. Right. After that, age. That's it. Age. We are writing here age. The data we are getting from HTML form is in the form of a string. We have to convert into integer. The integer dot parsing. Again we have to write like this, right? After that, age, gender. uv dot set gender. After gender, department. We have to write DPT. Right. Department. DPT, right? Inside user bin class we have taken mobile number as long. That's why we have to parse into long dot parse long. So that control V, and we have to take MOV, right? First we are getting mobile number in the form of text or a string, then we are converting in the form of long. So that email, uv dot set email, right? Now our register servlet class bin object created. We have to create login DAO class. Registered DAO, GIST registered DAO. Inside registered DAO, it is going to take public int register. It is going to take user bin, uv as parameter, return zero, right? Here we have to create object for user bin. Already we have created object for user bin. Now int status equal to new register DAO dot register. Here you have to pass user bin, right? User bin. Inside register DAO we have to do the query prepared statement. Prepared statement ps equal to db connection dot get connection dot prepare. Insert into what is the table name? User proj. throws values. How many values? 8 now. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? It is going to throw some exception. We have to handle that exception. Now PS dot first what we have to set username. Set a string 1. What is username? uv dot get username, right? PS dot set a string to uv dot get password. PS dot set a string 3 uv dot get name. PS dot set int 4 uv dot get age. PS dot set a string 5 uv dot get gender. PS dot set a string 6 uv dot get department. PS dot set long uv dot get mobile. PS dot set a string uv dot get email. Now we have set in all the data inside prepared statement. Now we have to execute the query and run the statement. I am taking one int variable, int status, right? Status equal to PS dot execute update, right? And return the status. Now try to run this program one time and observe this program carefully. No, one thing we are missing, we didn't add ojvc.jar file here. We need to manually copy and paste here. To search our ojvc.jar file, first open SQL, go to open file location. After that again right click on it and again open file location and again db home. Search for JDBC library OJDBC, right? Copy this from here and paste here only on lib folder. Then only you are going to query from database. It is mandatory. If you don't do here, it is going to throw class not found exception, right? Run the program. Right click on it, run as, run on server, click Tomcat, finish. Login. We didn't written any code for login, then that's why we are going on register. We came on register, but one thing we are missing, we are not printing here anything. First what we have to do, if status greater than 0, then what we have to do, first I have to create one print writer object. Print writer pw equal to response dot get writer. Print writer is, we are creating print writer implementation object from response dot get writer method. Get writer method is going to return the implementation object of print writer, and pw dot println registration success, right, else registration failed. Println else registration failed, right. For now we are only just printing on browser, but after completion of, after some time I am going to put the output on browser using JSP. Response dot request dot set content type as text or HTML, right. Now run the program one more time. Run on server localhost finish, right. Go to register. First check on database, is there any data available on our table? No data. Query here. Username Kundan, password, name, age, right. Register. Internal server error. What happens? Connection is null. Check why connection is null. Class not found. Oracle dot jdbc dot driver dot oracle driver. We are getting error here. A spelling mistake here, sorry. Run this program one more time. Go to register. Email, register success. Now check on database, data inserted or not. Yes, our data inserted, means one part of our project is completed, registration completed. Now move for login, right. Go to login servlet, extends generic or HTTP servlet. Here I am using generic HTTP servlet because HTTP servlet supports session and cookies, right. Protected void do post HTTP servlet request REQ HTTP servlet response. It is going to throw two exception, throws servlet exception comma IO exception, right? Now we have to import all the packages to check is this method overridden from HTTP servlet or not. We are using one annotation at the rate override, right? Yes, this method is overridden. Now move forward. What I have told you, we are taking first data from HTML form. To take data from HTML form, HTTP servlet request is going to hold the data coming from HTML form, and response is going to hold data going from our servlet program, right? Then take data from servlet request. Login form, right? First we have to create one more class, login DAO. To login class login DAO. Login, right? Here we are going to take username and password. Both are in string. Uname, comma, string, keyword, right? Return UB. Again we are going to query prepared statement. PS equal to db connection dot get connection. We have written this interface and this class so that every time we don't need to create object and write URL, password, everything. Just we have to call the method and it is going to return the connection object. On that connection object we are going to perform our operation, right? Select star from, what is the table name? Let me check. User proj, right? Yes, here user underscore proj, where username and password usr name equal to question mark and pwd password equal to question mark, right? It is going to throw exception. You have to handle this exception using try and catch block. Right? First, what we have to do? UB equal first ps dot set string 1 at 1 position username now, then uname. Not sort a string, that's why it is showing error. ps dot set a string to password. It is going to return result set rs equal to ps dot execute query. If rs dot next equal to false, then what we are going to return? We are going to create object for user again. user bin ub equal to new user bin, right? Again ub dot set username rs dot get a string 1 ub dot set password rs dot get a string 2 ub dot set name rs dot get a string 3. After that ub dot set age ub dot get int rs dot get int 4. After that ub dot set gender rs dot get a string 5 ub dot set department dot get a string 6 ub dot set mobile rs dot get long 7 ub dot set email rs dot get a string 8. Right, this is going to return the user bin object login method. If available, otherwise it is going to return null. Login servlet. User bin ub equal to new login dot login request dot get parameter username. After that dot get parameter password. Is it matching? First we have to check, right? Uname and password pswd, right? And check if ub not equal to null, then this, otherwise else this. First we are going to create object called print writer pw equal to response dot get writer, right? Dot set content type /html. ub dot get in column ub dot get name plus dr. After that age plus uv dot get age. We are not printing username and password because we need not to show the username and password because if anyone knows username and password, he or she is going to log in, right? Username and password is confidential. Gender plus get gender department uv dot get department. I'm writing br here to change the line in html. In html println is not working, right? That's why we are using println from printwriter class, and we have to use br for changing the line. Mobile plus uv dot get mobile email uv dot get email, right? Right, we are printing all the data. Else user not found. Now run this program to test our application. Inside our database there is one record, right? Here username is Kundan and password is Kundan. Login using that. Login. User not found. Why? Let me check one time. Username password. Login servlet. Run this program one more time. User not found. Let me check one more time. So view console. Nothing is showing here. Why user not found? data coming here but not returning, right? So view console, coming. Null. Oh, the problem is here only. Again we have created the object, right? Login. Our data comes here, means our project working successfully. Now check this project one more time by running this. First I am going to register, and after that I am going to log in. First what I am going to do, register. ABC name, DEF, age 33, gender male, department, contact number 123456 7, email abc@gmail.com, right? Registration successful. Now what we want to do, login. ABC login successful. Here showing the details, means our program runs successfully. Now query here, select star from user underscore pros. Here two record available, ABC and ABC. Today what we have done, we have created one project. In this project what we have done, I have created one user login form. From user login form, if user wants to log in, then user have to input the data here. User want to log in, then user have to input data here and click on login. After login, it is going to login servlet, and after from login servlet it is going to create object of login DAO and going to call the login method of the login DAO, right? If user exists, it is going to return the object of user bin, otherwise it is going to return null. Same here, if user clicks on register link, it is going to register.html page. There user have to input all the details of the user and click register. From register it is going to register servlet, because here action equal to register, here @web servlet is equal to register. Both matches, means it is going to this register servlet. From register servlet it is going to login servlet to insert the data inside database. After insertion it is going to return some integer value. Based on that integer value we are checking it is success or not. Thank you and bye bye to all.